Hey, welcome in. Still getting kind of set up here, but looking out at M45, this Pleiades. Beautiful Pleiades, Seven Sisters. Looks almost like a question mark in the sky. I'm going to take a real quick picture here through the telescope. See how much nebulosity we can see currently. It's quite a bit. You see it kind of coming through near the stars here. Hey, good morning. It seems to be black and white on the screen, don't it? Kind of confused on that. Always something. How you doing, Karen? Yeah, it looks black and white, don't it, on the screen? Wonder what mode that is. Properties. Configure default. Ah, here comes some color. Okay, that's fun. Somehow just one default. Here's Pleiades, by the way. Beautiful Pleiades. See how much nebulosity is right here? If I can move it just a bit here. See if I go the right way. I probably didn't. No, I did. Okay. Hold down just a bit more. A lot of nebulosity right here. Very stunning. I was gonna go to sleep like 2 hours ago, but that all failed. And it cleared up. So that'd be kind of fun to just jump back on, see what I can do. See what I can do this morning before the clouds come back. It's supposed to be raining here for like 4 days straight. And I feel like I'm going kind of nuts on this. Streaming. I thought I seen something earlier, like people in here, but people just don't chat. Got one eye open, I hear you. I probably should have one eye closed. I definitely hear you. I'll try to set up guiding here real quick and see if we can capture some of that nebulosity in Pleiades. Just see how cool it is. I don't know how long to take a picture. Maybe what do you say, 15 seconds? Make it pretty quick. Doesn't have to be anything too wild. Be kind of fun. See what it does. Let the first one come through. The new way of stacking it, it takes the photo, but then it plate solves it. And it helps calculate the colors based off of stars. So the coloring function apparently doesn't work, but it takes it a little bit longer than what it used to for me. So it's kind of confusing for me, but I think it will get it. Hopefully SharpCap gets that resolved. Gotta wait a second for it to grab another photo. Here it comes. Let me see if I can get the stars. Yeah, looks like it did. And then start to see some of that nebulosity around Pleiades, Seven Sisters. Pull in correctly. Get the alignment done. I'm doing really high gain right now, just to capture fast. There's some of that nebulosity. It's pretty cool. Pleiades are always something beautiful to look at. Kind of wild. Pulling the colors. See a satellite trying to come in on the bottom left. Pretty cool. There it goes, all the way through the view. Alright, I'm gonna go back live though. What a single photo would look like at 15 seconds. We'll speed up the camera. There we go. And Pleiades. Beautiful Pleiades. Speed it up again. Get a little bit more brightness. Some more stars out there. Beautiful region. Turn off the guiding here. I'm gonna try to find something real quick. See if we can see Capella. Right Capella out here. There's Capella. I'll try to swing back over towards Pleiades, just past Pleiades. We should see a blue dot when we get over here. There it is. Just seen it. Bright one right in the center. Let me see if I can mark it through the software here. Toes. Lights off. And deep sky annotation. There we go. And so there's Uranus. Right in the center. Shows there's a galaxy here also in the view. And a variable star. Uranus would be that kind of bright target right in the center there. If we slow down the camera, get a little bit more exposure on it. Let's get a little bit more to it. Small little target out there. You got massive. Beautiful view. Especially when you kind of move the view here, you can see that blue coming a little better. Looks like an airplane going through the sky right there under us as well. Let's see what else we have. The camera on the bottom side obviously is looking at the telescope. You can see the stars in the background, so that's a DSLR camera or mirrorless camera that's set up, and then above it obviously the view of the telescope. Anybody's kind of wondering what we're looking at? We'll go back towards Pleiades. It's real close to where we're at now. And there's Pleiades. From here we can jump just a bit. A little bit higher. just a bit. And grab a picture. It's going to be Triangulum Galaxy. Right in the center. You can start to see it, but it's going to be Triangulum Galaxy. Triangulum Galaxy is one of the few galaxies that we know of that doesn't have a black hole at the core. It's actually a really beautiful galaxy here. We could probably get a good photo out of it as well. See if we can. Get a new one. Just having a fun time trying to stack it. There, try it one time. Yeah, it's having a fun time trying to stack now for some reason. Let me try to disable this or stretch and then see if it'll do it. I don't know why it just keeps showing up as it's in here. Oh, you know what? It's the background. That's what it was. We did that color adjustment. There we go. That will do it. Now we'll start seeing the Triangulum Galaxy. Obviously, the more photos it takes, it sticks them on top of each other, and it'll get rid of some of the noise, and then it'll bring in some of the lights, so we get like a better view. But these are really quick photos that we're taking, just to be able to see what's out there. Again, this is Triangulum Galaxy here. Back to live view here. A little bit more light. If anybody has something they want to see, let me know. Right now we're looking in the western part of the sky. Or sorry, the eastern part of the sky. From the state of Missouri. Got a 114, 900 mirrors. I'm gonna build my first scope very soon. Oh, dude, no way. Sasha, that is so cool. That'll be so much fun. What kind of targets are you interested in? Anything that in astronomy that you're like super excited about? Really can't wait. I bet it's gonna be so much fun for you. More into like planetary or deep space, or is there anything just like draws your attention? Was that the telescope or what we were just viewing? Right now we're at Pleiades. This is M45 or Pleiades, Seven Sister. Everything's at you right now? Yeah. Obviously deep space gets really expensive. Gets quite a bit more expensive. Planetary can be decent. Like it can get expensive as well, but it's definitely easier to do. It just depends on what telescope you set up. I got about 16 telescopes here in the observatory. And so, whenever I set up, I gotta decide what am I gonna do. This one's really wide field. This one's good for looking at stuff like Andromeda, for example. It's good for looking at Pleiades, but these larger targets is what this one's really good at. But it's horrible when you want to look at planets. Planets are super small in it. The moon, it does decent. It's a little too small for the moon. What's the biggest one I got? C11. 11-ish. That lets us really get in to some really fun stuff. It makes looking at the moon just a daydream. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun. Get to look more towards like inside the craters. It's really good at picking up like Uranus, for example, or Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, targets like that. Like here's what Uranus looks like in this one. It's kind of hard to see. It's that bluish, but it's right about in the center. That'd be Uranus right there. See if I can make it show exactly where it is too. Good, deep sky. Oh, there we go. Hey, grab it. That's the one's crosshair, the yellow one. With the 11-inch, obviously, we can get that to come in as a much larger round object compared to this really deep field view that we have. We can swing over Andromeda. You want to see Andromeda real quick? We'll swing on that side of the sky. So this is basically going to be jumping to the other side. Hey Lisa, how are you? How are you, neighbor? What accessories would you recommend to buy? It depends on what you do. I think one of the major things is definitely going to be like a zoomable eyepiece. SV Vani does a really good job on theirs. Their 7 to 21 millimeter zoomable eyepiece. I think that's one of the best purchases a person can pick up for their telescope. Definitely going to be like a zoomable eyepiece. So we're going to go on the opposite side of the pier here. At that point we were on the west side of the pier looking to the east. Now we're going to go to the east side of the pier and look off to the west, and you can see right there's going to be the core of Andromeda. That little bit of fuzz right there. And what we'll do with it is we'll take a photo. I'll just do a quick 2-second, and then we'll build up from there. We can have an idea like how massive this actually is. Hold over just a bit more here. Go the right way. And then we'll go to the west just a bit here. Yo! Mr. Maverick, appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm new here to YouTube. It'll be a little easy on me, obviously. I'm not new to streaming by any means, but I'm definitely new to YouTube. I'm trying to get the grip on it, the handle of how it works. I'm excited to be here on YouTube. Excited to see what the adventure is over here. See how live streaming goes. I'm kind of excited to see how YouTube does with their live streaming. Alright, let me take a little longer exposure here. I want to do a 15-second exposure of Andromeda, the telescope, and then we'll put them together too. We'll live stack them. We'll basically just stack them on top of each other. Jamie from New Zealand, how's it going? Oh, Lino, thank you so thank you, dude. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Honestly, thank you. Let me see if I can correct the colors. And here comes Andromeda here. It's just massive. Andromeda is super massive. It's a very big galaxy. Let me get the other camera out of the way. See this a little better. There we go. Just a bit better. Even if I pull down the back view here, get a perspective of how massive it is. It's just really big. Such a big galaxy to actually observe. Crazy beautiful galaxy though. It's probably one of the harder galaxies to capture, just because most of the time when you put the telescope on the on your mount and you go for targets, if you're doing deep space, you typically don't use a telescope that does use really wide field of views unless you plan to do a lot of wide field view targets. So it's just one of those things that for me, grabbing like the 11-inch off, the 8-inch off, even some of the other telescopes we have, like the 122 millimeter telescopes. This one here is requiring me to drop down to the 70 millimeter telescope, which is relatively small compared to all my other scopes, which I hardly ever use. So it's just one of those targets that it's beautiful. You just don't spend a lot of time on it though. Let's see if I can correct the colors here. Or get a little better coloring anyways. We can see it a little bit better. There we go. It's a pretty cool view of Andromeda. This is 7 images basically stacked on top of each other. And what stacking does, it gets rid of some of the noise and brings in a little bit of the light. So it just gives you a clear view of what you're seeing. Makes it really beautiful though. And this is what a single 15-second photo looked like while taking it through. Let me see if I can correct the colors a little bit. There we go. Taking it through that telescope. And as we drop it down, so this is 15 seconds. If I just even go to half a second, then we just see the fuzz of the core. The core here is a bunch of dust and stars getting pulled in and whatnot near the Sirian disk, near the massive black hole that we find in the beautiful galaxy of Andromeda. If we really speed up the camera, you can barely see it there. Let's see if I can bring up a little bit of color through histogram though. There's a stretch in the histogram, really bright. You can start to pull it out. Kind of see it there. What's really cool about it is you can actually see Andromeda even in dark skies. It is amazing, huh? In dark skies you can see Andromeda in the sky with just your naked eyes. It's just, I think that's super cool. Stunning area. Let's see what else we got over here that we can swing to real quick. Some kind of fun targets that are in the region. If anybody has anything you guys want to see, let me know. There's a bunch of different things above us right now. I'm trying to find stuff that don't take a long time, obviously, to be able to get the draw up on the view for us to be able to capture. We can go look into the constellation Cassiopeia real quick here. We'll go to one of the stars in Cassiopeia. And this star here is named CAPH. It's on the outer edge of Cassiopeia. Been a long time. How are you? I'm doing great. Kind of forgot I had this platform. Yeah, I'm doing super well though, Lisa. I appreciate seeing you tonight. Or I should say this morning, huh? If I can swing us back around here. Back to the other side of the sky. OTT, thank you so much for subscribing. I see you. Thank you so much. And Sasha, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Didn't see those pop up earlier. I think I was too busy looking at the screen. And Lino, thank you so much as well. We're just about there. See the telescope. I'm getting closer to the area of the sky where we're trying to go. And there we are. Back to Pleiades. M45 or Pleiades. 7 sisters. Used to fall asleep on them. I think everybody used to sleep on my lives all the time. Can't like still have like 200, 300 people and like no one talking. It's like, I think everybody fell asleep on me somehow. I don't know how that works. I guess I'd probably put myself to sleep too if I heard myself talking about astronomy. Probably true. It's a compliment. I got you. That's what people say anyways. I don't know how accurate that is though. You want to see Uranus or Uranus this morning? Yeah, I was just looking. It's a little dot, of course. Pull right around to it. It's right there. Now when I say it's right there, it's kind of hard to tell. Let me get it more centered. There we go. Right about in the center there. The brighter target. It'd be sweet if Jupiter was high enough, but it's only roughly about 12 degrees. I'm excited about Planetary season. Planetary season is pretty much upon us now. We still got a solid month though before we get really awesome views of Jupiter as it starts to even get a little bit closer towards us. Means you're a safe guy. I appreciate that. For me now, I'll show you what Jupiter would look like. That's kind of what Jupiter would look like currently. It'll look like trees. Let's see how it actually looks. We may actually be looking at the side of the observatory. I don't even think we'll be looking over the top of it. Let's see. I think so. I think we're looking right at the side of the observatory. I have to go out there and actually look. Oh no, I see tree branches. So back there somewhere is Jupiter, behind these trees. I'm really surprised we're actually high enough. Let's see over the side of the observatory. Don't see Jupiter though. Usually you know it's Jupiter. Obviously it's super bright. Super, super bright. Alright, let's pull back up a little bit here. Up to stuff we can't see. We go to Ceres. Ceres is the closest dwarf planet we have to us. It's spelled Ceres. So similar to Pluto, it's a dwarf planet. It's just the closest dwarf planet to us. We'll go over and see if we can get it line up with us. Okay. If we can get the pole in here. Pull that out real quick and then we'll try to plate solve first. So Ceres is the one, like right in the center. It's kind of almost changing colors. Let me put my mouse on it. Ceres is going to be right here. And it's an asteroid, but it is considered to be a dwarf planet. Pretty cool to see. And of course, back in Pleiades real quick. It's a good location to just swing into. Go up to M34. An open star cluster. It's also a very beautiful region. Plenty of stars in that area. See how many little stars there are in this open globular cluster here. Or sorry, open star cluster. Not globular. And just the colors in here. Very beautiful area. Swing over here just a bit. Okay. Plate solve this one. This is going to be an area that's a bright nebula. This is called the Flaming Star Nebula. Let's see if we can capture it real quick. At least get a little bit of a view of it. Only a couple of seconds. You can see the star here, and you can almost see the nebulosity coming in about 2 seconds. We'll pull it out just a bit, and then we'll grab about 15 seconds or so, and we'll put it together and see what we can see. You start to see the nebulosity really showing up in here, which outlines some of the colors. If we can auto adjust our background a little bit, pull out some of the blue. We'll just turn that off actually. Go that route, and then do that, and then do that. There we go. We'll get some of it to show up anyways. And this is going to be the Flaming Star Nebula. You can kind of see why. See all the nebulosity coming out of it. A lot of hydrogen in this area. Really cool view. And of course, back to Pleiades. Ah, see that right there? Goes satellite. I didn't see which way. It's that way, right? Probably miss it. It's moving pretty fast. Yeah, we miss it. Yeah, if anybody wants to see anything, just let me know. Type it in chat. We'll swing around. I the core of Andromeda binoculars from my window last night, and it was like Portal 5. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Getting to see the core of Andromeda. I'm in a Bortle 2.7, so I can actually go out and see it. On a good night, obviously, we can see it pretty well. That's a lot of fun if you can find a place to go. Oh, Rosette would be beautiful. Not high enough yet, though. Not high enough yet. But if you can find a time that you can get to a low Bortle area, you should do it. Hey, is our moon's not up yet? The moon comes up after the sun does today. Yeah, Rosette's more of a winter target. You want to get, of course, Orion up high enough. That's a winter target. Moon will be a lot of fun. After we get past these little rain days, I'll do some moonlights here on YouTube. That'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I am new to YouTube. Not new to stream, but definitely new to YouTube. So if you don't mind hitting subscribe, get notified at least when I go live and post content. I'm trying to learn how to do content because it's more of a long-term content platform. Oh, there's satellite right there. You guys see the satellite? Right in the center. See if we can follow it real quick. Kind of see it right there. Going right through. But anyways, yeah, I would appreciate if you'd subscribe. Help me out as I explore my journey here on YouTube. See if we can keep up this satellite here. Just a second. Let it go through. Pretty cool. Try to capture a couple of galaxies right here. See a few of them. They're really small though. Giving them to come in a little better. Well, some of the brightness. Let me clear that out. Put on our light frame so it's a little cleaner. There we go. You see one right about here. And you'll see another one right about here. These are really faint, small galaxies. Another satellite going through the view. Going relatively quick, actually. Oh, went the wrong way. It was going really quick. Probably could not catch up with it. It's another open star cluster. Oh, and a satellite flying through. It's going to be M42. This is Orion Nebula here. This is a stellar nursery in the constellation Orion. More of a wintertime object, but a very gorgeous object. Take a quick photo here. You can see we're still behind trees. It's a really beautiful object. As a reminder, winter's coming fast. Yeah, see on the YouTube side too. Just open it up finally. Always forget to open up the chat over here. Alright, let's swing back up a little bit. That's behind the branches here. Actually, let's swing back over and see if we can see Jupiter yet behind the trees. It's really behind the trees too. It'd be pretty odd to see it, but be sweet too at the same time. Yeah, it's way back there. Alright, back up to Pleiades real quick. The Pleiades are the Seven Sisters, Messier 42. A lot of stars here. There's a lot of nebulosity as well that we see in this region. Some of the clouds are coming back through again. So we're probably close to the end of the night. You look at the Yaw sky camera here, so which is basically the view of the sky right above the observatory here. You can see some of the really wispy clouds coming through. Telescope's on the bottom. See, we're facing out towards Capella. Which Capella is that bright star that we see right here on our screen. An airplane going through our view up there, just past the telescope. Orion's still behind the trees. slow down the camera here just a bit. We start to see some of the nebulosity from Pleiades. Take like a 2-second photo. See some of the gases that are around some of the stars here. Let me take a little longer photo. Really make out the gases in this view, or the nebulosity. This will take a new photo every 8 seconds. Really beautiful area. Little Uranus in the view here. Bright target right in the center. Right about here. This field of view is definitely small. You can see that beautiful blue color that kind of moving around. Makes it a little easier to spot compared to the stars. Not sure how well that actually shows up when it comes through YouTube though. Might slow the camera down here, gives a little bit more exposure. It's an open star cluster. We can take a little longer exposure. You see some of the stars there. Oh, and satellite. Satellite trying to fly through our view. It happens a lot in the about an hour and a half or so after the sun sets, and about the same before the sun rises. Satellites tend to be a little bit more illuminated. It's a lot easier to see with the telescope. About out of the trees as far as beautiful Orion Nebula here. It's a stellar nursery. Probably one of the most well-known nebulae that we actually have. See if we can grab a little photo. It's really a stunning target, especially once we're out from behind the trees here. Bring down the gain a little bit, reduce some of the noise. Take a little longer photo. There's an 8-second photo of the Orion Nebula. See, a satellite tried to go through the view. Pull the view over just a bit here. Put the right way. See where it's at. Should be okay. I'm gonna try to live stack it just a bit here. See how it's looking. Orion's always worth the view. There's a satellite going right there, though. You can see the tree branches still blocking us. Clear it out, we'll get a new photo again. Clear it out again. Probably behind the branch right now. They're getting really close. You can also see all the clouds in the sky in the area now as well. cover up our view. Really beautiful nebula though. Here's a view again of the all sky from above the observatory here. You can see some clouds in that area. Really wispy clouds, some nonetheless. Alright, I think that's it for the night, y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, make sure you do. I am new to YouTube. Not new to stream, but definitely new to YouTube, so I'd appreciate any love and support that you guys can provide as far as growing over here on this platform as well. I believe it's going to rain for the next few days, so that's probably it for a couple days, but I'm going to try to live stream here on YouTube a lot more frequently, and I think the next targets are probably going to be the moon. We're coming up on the evening and night moon at this point. We'll probably be focusing a little bit on the moon for a while, and probably Saturn as well. But make sure you hit the subscribe if you guys want to be able to join. Come hang out and watch some of the live views from here at the observatory in near Kansas City, Missouri. I appreciate it, and have a wonderful night, y'all.